everybody, welcome to Plum's channel. This voice you've probably heard before, but I've since changed my name. I've had a bit of an identity crisis. Ever since Plum's videos came along, I decided maybe I should change my name to a better one, and here I am. I am now rechristened DickerDax. My SU-85 on the Mines map, one of the very first maps in the game, and this is one of the best positions for a TD in the game, I reckon. Because I've got shots here. Poor little guy, that was an ammo rack. He didn't deserve that, but it happened to him anyway. So yeah, like I was saying, I've got shots here at the lighthouse, but with very, very few moves, I can actually get into a position where I can shoot anywhere on our side of the hill. Like so. Now, if there was a fight going on the hill right now, hopefully I would have been able to assist in some way. Look at this IKV, just look at him. He's suffering from a serious case of my bush syndrome. Look at him just bullying everybody. It's not cool, man, it's not cool. Don't worry, he gets his comeuppance. Type T-34. Well, he's gone now. Chinukai, that was not a good hit. That was not likely to hit, but it still would have been nice if it had. What's he doing though? What's he? He's not. He's not. He is. And well, what did he expect? There's a Covenanter up there on the top. He probably doesn't know for sure he's been seen, although he should now. But why would he roll forwards again? As it turns out, that shot hit him. I thought maybe if I tracked him and hit him the first time, that second shot would have killed him off, but no, I've only hit him once. And I find this out later, and you'll see why. Right, the scores are now 5-2. We don't have control of the hill, but we do have a good push going through the town. Well, sort of push. So I think, you know what? I'm going to be brave, because it's getting boring over here, there's no more targets. I'm going to take the hill. Now, SU-85 has got a good turn of speed, 55 kilometers an hour going forwards, so I feel confident enough that I can get up here and cause a surprise. So what I'm expecting to see up here is the Panzer IV-H and Covenanter. Oh, there's a Matilda as well. I hadn't noticed him. There's the Covenanter and the Panzer IV-H. That was another not good shot, but ooh, artillery. Wasn't expecting the DW2 up here. You don't often see Tier 4 heavies up here. That's a complication. Luckily, he's got a terrible gun, so that didn't hurt. But, Panzer IV! He's got the derp gun! And now he's got no head! Oh, I love ammo racking people now they've changed that physics. It's great. Covenanter got lucky there, but it still wasn't a good shot. He's very cagey, this Covenanter. Gotta hand it to him. He knows how to play his tank. Now, oh, DW2's dead. Thank you, artillery. That was... No, that wasn't artillery. That was a TD. Nice. No, little M8, don't do it. Don't do it. He'll destroy you. Oh, look at him burn. I've got to help him. I couldn't save him, but I had to help him. Now, the Covenanter clearly doesn't know what my reload is, otherwise he would not have been sideways onto me. I take some damage. My periscope, of all things, gets damaged. I've got to finish off this Matilda. These things can win games by themselves, especially down at these sorts of tiers. I take a hit, but I don't take any more. Got to get into artillery shadow now, because I don't want to lose all my health. I'm on 5 kills. I'm actually quite pleased with what I've done so far. Now, I don't have 6th sense on this, but I always assume, even when I'm firing through bushes like this, that I'm just going to get spotted. So, I play it safe, really. Also, I don't like that bush. It's got a gaping hole in it, so it can easily get you spotted. Oh, now look at that IKV. Remember? He was the guy bullying everybody beforehand. Look at him. He's going to go round the corner, isn't he? He's going to get himself shotgunned by artillery. What an idiot. That's what happens when you're an idiot. You go off alone and you get yourself killed. Ooh, that's their IK. Look at him. He's on 4 kills. That should have been a kill. Oh, 171. That's That's not fair. That should have been a kill shot. And now everybody around me's dead. And including... yeah, that KV-1. Good job. Well, he's discovered what gravity's for. Apparently it's for killing heavy tanks. Now, I've noticed our T-56 GMC's calls for help now. Unfortunately, if I leave to go and help him, that IK's free to move and do whatever the heck he wants. And with that very dangerous derp gun, he could win the game. Even on 5 hit points. Now, he's got 4 kills, and there's 4 of us left. He wants to get at least a top gun with that thing. So he moves. And that's what I was waiting for. Thank goodness. Get into artillery shadow so that I don't throw the game right here. And I decide to confirm with the T-56 what I suspect. That he is in fact stuck. Turned on his side. And he confirms that. In a few seconds. Now, notice what he said there. Help me for help. That seems to indicate that if I help him, he'd be willing to help me in return. I need as many eyes as I can, because, you know, TDs aren't blessed with the greatest of view range, so it makes perfect sense to have an extra set of tracks rolling around the battlefield giving us vision. I remember playing the T-56. It was a lightly armoured little thing, but it was kind of fun. For a tier 3 TD, it wasn't the worst thing in the world. He's grateful, and so he runs off. They're also pretty quick, which is quite nice about them. Now, if you remember my last replay that I did with commentary, that AMX 105 is quite capable of running around and slamming things in the side and derping them. Well, I decided to not push my luck and go over the hill again, so I'm going to go the slightly longer way round. Slightly longer way round. Quite the longer way round. And go via the lighthouse. Because I don't want to get surprised. So, some might think I'm being overcautious. Personally, I think it's just enough cautious because I've got enough speed to be able to justify this. If it was a T-28, I'd just roll over the hill because I haven't got time to do anything else. Now, I can see what the T-56 is wanting to do, and if he rushes it and gets himself killed, he's going to be of no use. So I tell him to wait for me to get there so that there's 2 guns pointing at whatever it is he spots. I get into a decent position to overlook that cliff. Ah, and he spots it. Nice. He puts a shot in. And I finish the job. Now, that was a bit of a risky shot, because if the gun hadn't behaved itself, I could have killed my own dude. Luckily, there was enough of a justification there for me to take the shot. Now, we know that that M41 is hiding in the corner, waiting to shotgun people. It's already worked once. And yep, there he is. Proxy spotted. Now, the artillery's telling me to get a fool's medal. That would require there being 2 more people on the enemy team, but I know what he means. Now, look at this guy. He's willing to take the shot for me because he wants to help me out. Luckily for him, the artillery misses, but the old 1, 2, and the game's won. Good deed. Gets rewarded for once. How nice is that? Okay, so if we go and have a look over at the stats. So there we are. That was enough for the ace tanker in my SU-85. I got the demolition badge. It would be nice if you could get 2 of them, 1 for each ammo rack that you achieve in the game, but that's not how the game works. The Radley Walters medal. I love that medal. It's such a nice feeling knowing that you've killed over half the enemy team by yourself. Very nice. Team score. I came at the top. It wouldn't have been such a good result if I hadn't helped that little guy out. That Pole 528. I wonder what country he's from. Doesn't matter. He was a nice guy, and helping him out worked out better for me than having gone alone. If I'd gone alone, I probably would have been killed by either of those 2 artilleries, because I'm a much bigger target, and I had low health, so that could have ended the game if I decided to be selfish. Good thing. Went well. Happy with it. 16 shots fired. 11 hits. 11 pens. 1400 damage. Quite a nice profit. Very, very happy with the way this game went. Not only because it was a good result for me, but because it shows being the arsehole, like the IKV, doesn't work. It gets you alone, it gets you without any help, without any support of any kind. And he went and died alone. I went back and I helped the little guy out, and the little guy helped me out in turn. When it works out that way, it's a really, really good feeling. It restores your faith in humanity. So, thank you for watching this video. If you haven't already, subscribe to Plum's channel. He's totally worth it. And, yeah. Keep your chin up and drink plenty of coffee. Take care.